What is good, YouTube, man? I'm back. I'm back this like day, I don't know how long, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it, man. But today's video, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, really. Maybe not too short, you know. Sometimes I like to ramble on sometimes, but real quick, man. Shout out to all the people that just came through from Docs' live, bro. Really appreciate all that support, man. I was 9 subs away from 200 subs, and we surpassed that greatly. I think we're close to 250 subs now, man. So I really do appreciate all the support that he's been supporting me with, that y'all been supporting me with, bro. I really appreciate that. We're at 200, almost 250, man. The goal is to get 1,100 subs, bro, so that I could go live for y'all and all this kind of stuff. And that's just the beginning, bro. That's really just the beginning. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is again, kind of like the last video, dog. Gus Bradley, man, he's getting his guys and he's getting what he needs for this defense to succeed, bro. This is nice. I really do like this. Now, real quick, I've touched on this in previous videos, but I've gained a lot more supporters from now on, and I don't really want to call y'all fans. Y'all are supporters, man. Y'all, you know. Y'all are supporters, dog. Like, nothing more, nothing less. Real quick, I've talked about this before. Now, to break down Gus Bradley's system real quick, his system is a 4-3 base, a 4-3 under base with 3-4 rules. That's how I like to look at it. His 4-3 under has a lot of similarities to a 3-4. Now, real quick, I want to touch on 2 things. Trayvon Moehrig and I think Richard Sherman should be our #1 targets for this defense in the rest of this offseason. Richard Sherman knows this defense, its ins and outs, bro. He knows this defense like the back of his freaking hand, bro. He's a teacher on the field, and this defense will flourish with him on here. And Trayvon Moehrig, bro, we missed on every safety that there is out there, and Trayvon Moehrig, I know there's a couple left, but Trayvon Moehrig is a true deep free safety. He's a true deep high safety, and man, if bro, he will literally finish the last piece of the puzzle, bro, to this defense. I really do think that this defense is gonna be higher up in the ranks than we think. I know we all are just shooting for an average defense because we know how lethal DC is when it comes to an offense. He always just needs that extra help. He just needs that defense. Now, let me talk about this defense real quick. So, how I think that our defense will stack up now. Hopefully, we can get a Richard Sherman, we can get a Trayvon Moehrig. Now, let me tell you guys this real quick. So, in Gus Bradley's system, it always appears that there's 5 down linemen, but truly, there's really only 4 rushing the passer or rushing the ball carrier. Now, in this situation, the guy who will be on the line of scrimmage with our defensive lineman will either be Corey Littleton or Nicholas Morrow. It'll either be an outside linebacker that's on the line of scrimmage at all times along with the defensive line. Now, the reason why that's so important to this defense is because you have a linebacker that's going to be reacting just as quick as our defensive lineman on run plays. That's great. That's just an extra. There's just an extra body there in run plays to be able to support that. Now, our defensive line going into the season, it's been crazy. We've made so many more moves. I really like how this defense is stacking up. So, like I said, there's this defense. It's probably a very simple just cover 3 zone. But the reason why it's so effective with a good pass rushing core is because there isn't many holes in this system at all. The really 3 main holes, there's really 2. It's just the 2 seams on each side of the field. Just the 2 seams. Those are the only spots where there's creases. So the reason why this system works so well is because we have a very athletic linebacker in Nicholas Morrow, and we have a very athletic linebacker in Corey Littleton as our outside linebackers. Now, let me talk about the rules real quick. So, in this defense, it's going to essentially be, it's going to look like we have 4 linebackers out there. Now, our quote-unquote 4 linebackers will be Corey Littleton, Nick Wachowski, Jonathan Abram, and Nicholas Morrow. Now, the reason why I mentioned Jonathan Abram is because he will be a true box safety next year. He will be in the box, and he will be sharing that middle of the field with Nick Witkowski, and sometimes he'll be going into the flats and covering the flats. And what I mean by the flats is just those quick, short out passes to tight ends and running backs. That's what the flats are. Now, that completely lets Jonathan Abram flourish. It puts him closer to the line of scrimmage where he can now hit people as much as he wants without giving up a huge gap in the zone and costing us a game. But yeah, I mean, dude, this defense is 2 pieces away, bro. And honestly, really just one. And that's the free safety position. Really, bro, Trayvon Moehrig is our guy, man. He is our guy. Trade back with the Ravens or trade back with the Browns, man. Both of those teams are looking for a linebacker. I'm telling you, this is huge. If we could trade back with one of them, great. If not, just take Trayvon Moehrig at 17. I know that for some eyes it would look like a reach. Listen, no player will be called a reach if it pans out. And in this system, at the end of the day, Gus Bradley knows what he wants and he knows what he needs. And a true deep high free safety that can cover the deep third by himself is what this defense needs and what it wants. Now, I still believe that we can go out and get extra depth in the safety position. We really don't have any depth in the strong safety department besides Jonathan Abram. After that, it's Dallin Levitt, and that's not good enough. We need to add another strong safety help there. We have to. Our free safety help, I like it. You have your free safety that you draft, Trayvon Moehrig. Please, I know that the Raiders have officially met with him earlier this week. I think it was actually yesterday. So that's great, man. That really is great. If we get Trayvon Moehrig, this defense, the puzzles on this defense are finally put together, and we just need to play our cards right. So, yeah. This defense with a guy like Richard Sherman is lethal, man. It really is. You have a guy with Richard Sherman who knows what he's doing. Let me reiterate this, okay? When he was on that podcast with Collins Cowsworth, I forget his name, the Sunday night and Monday night announcer, bro, he spoke about the way that the 49ers lost the Super Bowl and the way that he compared it to the Chiefs and Buccaneers Super Bowl game this year. He explained that on the play that they lost, he knew the play. He knew the play. It was, I believe it was just the dagger. It was the dagger combination, route combination, and basically, essentially what that is that you have an over route, you have a guy running a 10-yard dig, you have one guy running in the flats, and then you have a drag route, and then you have a guy running essentially a flat route. So, yeah, and he understands that the team made a mistake. Now, he knew that before it happened, right? And then he completely looks at the game this year with the Buccaneers and the Chiefs, and on a huge momentum shift, the Chiefs go after that same play, attack that same side of the ball, but the Buccaneers stopped them. And that completely changed the game for the Chiefs, man. After that, they went to their best play, and it just didn't work. Now, I really like a guy like Richard Sherman. No, he isn't the best athletically, but we have all the athleticism that we need in our younger guys. Now, when you can't always have your coach in your ear when you're playing the game, but you can have another player in your ear while you're playing the game, and that will be Richard Sherman, bro. Richard Sherman will never be a player who is bad. The reason why he won't be is because of how smart and how much he knows about the game of football. Now, Richard Sherman, what will happen if we were to get a guy like Richard Sherman is he would end up taking Damon Arnett's spot. I know for me it's hard, it's a tough pill to swallow, but I know how much more that can help our team. Now, if we weren't to get a guy like Richard Sherman and we were to get specifically a slot guy like Brian Poole, then you have Damon Arnett and Trayvon Mullen starting opposite from each other, and this is why I really think that we're really only one free safety away from this defense being really good. Like I said, let me put it like this. If we get Brian Poole, who is a slot lockdown machine, that could essentially be a bit better in the long term, okay? And what I mean by that is because you have your outside guys in Damon Arnett and Trayvon Mullen really developing, and you have a true lockdown slot corner in Brian Poole. That's about as best as you can ask for. Obviously, the scheme that we run, there's not always a slot corner out there, which is why I was saying that Damon Arnett would probably get replaced with Richard Sherman for a bit. Obviously, that could suck and that could stunt the growth of Damon Arnett, but at the end of the day, Richard Sherman's old. It won't be a long-term deal. But yeah, man, I really think that Gus Bradley he has us this close, man, this close from a top 12 defense, and I really think that there's a difference, right? So I think if you get a guy like Richard Sherman and Trayvon Mullen, you're a top 12 defense. If you don't get a guy like Richard Sherman, but you get Trayvon Mullen, you're a top 15 defense easily. Now, I like all these options, bro. I really think just to patch it up a little bit more in this scheme, like I said, it looks like there's always a 5-down lineman on that defensive line, but really the outside, the furthest guy onto the right side, he's really just an outside linebacker who's just going to be going into the flats when the play is snapped. Then you're going to have your other outside linebacker on the opposite side of him who will be going into the flats. Jonathan Abram will be coming down to the middle and sharing the middle of the field with Nick Kwiatkowski. If not, it would be Jonathan Abram going down to the flats and a guy like Nicholas Morrow going up into the middle and sharing the middle of the field with Nick Kwiatkowski. Bro, this defense is going to allow our players to make plays and to really develop at what they're good at. And that's what I really like about this defense. Real quick, oh my God. I think there's some news about Richard Sherman at the moment, but I'm about to wrap this video up real soon, man. So, yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How far do you guys actually think we are from a top 12 defense, man? Do you think that we need another pass rusher? You think that we need a different defensive linebacker? You think we need a different corner? You think we need 2 new corners and a new safety? Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That'll be it for today's video, man. I just wanted to really reiterate the ins and outs of this Gus Bradley defense. If y'all wanted me to go in more depth, I could make another video. I do have another one that was really early in my videos. I think it was literally called breaking down Gus Bradley's defense. If y'all wanted to go check that out, I think I went in more in depth in that video. This one was really quick. But yeah, man, that'll be it for today, and I can't stress enough, thank you for all the support that I got from Docs and from the steady supporters that I have, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But hey, Raider Nation, let's hope for a signing tomorrow, man. Let's hope for Richard Sherman. If I didn't read that correctly, he hasn't signed. I think that he might be looking into a contract at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yes, man, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And that'll be it for today. Peace.